Mhm.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi again. My name is Mahfam Ghods. I am the programming coordinator for Calgary European Film Festival in 2022. And this is the Q&A session for the movie from Lithuania, Runner, in Ceff 2022 with the movie filmmaker Andrius Blazevicius. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Welcome. And let me start with a question on the movie script. And the reason that I'm asking that is that I realized this movie has three writers, and I was wondering why, how did that happen? How did that work for you?
Um, The Runner is my second film, and my first film, The Saint, it was also written by the same three writers. And we just wanted to just to work again after the first film because it was, it had some kind of a success in festivals and in Lithuania also. So. And our collaboration was really fine, so this was the reason. Plus, when you work when there's three people writing the script, it's just much easier writing dialogues, imagining characters, because when you are all alone, because like now I just written my second draft of my third feature, and I'm writing now alone. So I can see that there is big difference in imagining a character, how character speaks, because when there are three people, we all three different personalities, and then it's much easier to navigate through those characters. And when you're all alone, you have to create so many different minds, and it's not easy, so it's just easier. The
Oh,
simple
okay.
and short answer for me, it's just easier. And again, when you have a doubt, for example, when you write alone, there is nobody who can help you with that doubt. And
Mhm.
when it's three people, like when one of the three people have a doubt, then other two can say, no, no, it's okay. And then it's again, the work goes on. It's not, it doesn't stop.
Oh, okay. And how did you work on that? Were you writing in parallel altogether or separately, then joined together?
No, we like the beginning of the whole writing process was that like the first treatment I wrote alone.
Hmm.
Then uh, other two script writers joined me, and we all together, three of us,
Hmm.
in one space in one room, we were rewriting that treatment. And
Uh-huh.
after that, we went to scene by scene dialogues and so on. So it works like this. We just all the time we are all of us free in a room.
Oh, okay, interesting. Thank you so much. Then I was wondering to know more about the main inspiration behind this movie. How did it come to your mind? How did you decide to make this movie? And yeah,
Mhm.
anything related to that.
Well, the first thing was that I for a long time I really wanted to make a film about freedom.
Hmm.
Um, and but I couldn't find like a plot for that, which could be interesting for me, because I really wanted to speak about freedom from the personal point of view, like from what it means for ordinary person. uh, and you know as I was living my life, some things happened, and it gave this idea of this exact situation of one person who is searching for other person who has a psychotic episode. And the other important thing which I should mention is that still, I mean, in Lithuania we for quite a long time we had a big problem, and still we have a big problems about speaking about mental health. And
Hmm.
because we are a post-Soviet country, and have some issues with our traditions, let's say, like that. And but now it's changing, and people are started to speak more about their mental health, and it was also very important for me, just to trigger this topic.
Okay, thank you so much. Then I was wondering about the main actress in leading role because I think it's one of her first movies. And how did you pick her? I think she did a great job. When I saw the movie, I didn't think that it's one of her first movies, and she was amazing. She was just amazing. And how did you pick her, and how did she get close to this role? It was a pretty challenging role, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was her first film, basically. I mean, she had like a very minor, small roles with, half of a shooting day, and that's it before
Mhm,
this film. And we were just doing casting, ordinary
mhm,
casting. She was just reading scenes, and that's it. And when she came, when she read the first few lines. I just realized that okay, she's perfect for this role.
mhm,
Then I had to I was spying a little bit her personal life. I
mhm,
need to admit, because still Lithuania is quite a small country, and
mhm.
more or less in the industry everybody knows everybody.
Okay.
So it wasn't very hard to gather some information about her personal life, and after that I realized that she's a perfect. And her preparation was we were just rehearsing
Uh-huh.
scenes, reading scenes, speaking what is the goal of every scene, like ordinary rehearsals, not
Mhm,
nothing really special. But she's a very ambitious and very talented actress, so she want and of course she realized that this kind of a role is it's not everyday actors can get this kind of a roles when you can show all kinds of emotions, and from subtle nuances to really emotional scenes. And she realized that it's a really it's a pressure, like not a pressure, but it's a precious gift for her as an actress.
mhm,
And
mhm.
so she was invested 100% in this role. And of course, there's one fun fact that she had to run a lot in
Yes. Yeah.
in a film. So that was a challenge for her, probably even bigger than all those emotional scenes. And because she's not into sports at all, especially into
Oh,
running. She doesn't like
wow.
to run, yeah, and she had to rehearse also running. She was preparing for that. Also, our DOP, he also was preparing for that because he also had to run with
Mhm,
25 kilograms of camera with him
mhm.
on his shoulders. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Actually, it came to my next question that I wanted to ask you about the running scenes. That how did you deal with them? Because they have a big portion of the movie, especially from cinematography point of view. How did you work on those scenes?
Yeah, well, as I said before, it was really challenging for actress and for DOP and his
Mhm,
assistants.
mhm,
But there are technologies which helps
mhm,
a lot in this cases, in such a scenes. Of course, it was really hard to shoot, especially when there are some scenes where actress should perform some emotional things.
mhm.
And also we need to to catch her in a running with a camera. And sometimes she acts perfectly, but camera just moves a bit too much and she just runs out of frame,
Yeah.
so we need to repeat. And it wasn't easy, of course, but in the end we succeeded, I think, more or less. And what we wanted to achieve, I think we achieved.
Okay, okay, I see. So based on that, can we say that was it the biggest challenge of the movie or not? Did you have any other challenges in this movie?
Yeah, it was one of the biggest challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Also, other big challenge was, because we were shooting in a
Okay.
streets of Vilnius, and we couldn't close like entire streets
I
because
know.
we were
Yeah.
shooting in the very center, and that was a big challenge because sometimes PAs, they couldn't stop people, or cars were just, some ugly guy, ugly driver just decided that, okay, I won't listen to that PA, and I will go to, wherever I need to go. And they were ruining actually lots of shots, just people from the streets, because because of the continuity, we couldn't let people in the frame and some scenes, and we had to repeat. So this was also very big challenge, and because as you've seen in the film, the shots, they are quite wide. We see lots
Yes.
the streets, and so yeah, this was probably the biggest challenge from a technical point of
Yeah.
view.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, when I watched the movie, especially the running scenes, yeah, it was
Yeah.
obvious that it was pretty challenging. And as the last question, what do you expect, or better say, what do you like the audience to take home from this movie?
You know, I have to admit that I don't know. I mean, it depends on every person who watches the film. It's their business. I just one thing which I really wish is that they won't be that they could. I mean, that they won't be pessimistic about relationship. Let's say. I hope that they will see a more bright side of a relationship. Maybe it will help to see them some toxic things in their relationship. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much. I really
thank you.
appreciate your time, and we are waiting for a very good screening of this movie, and it was really nice seeing you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was nice to
Thank,
see you too.
thank you so much. Enjoy the
Yeah,
rest of your day. Take care. Bye.
thank you. Bye.